Big Finish. We love stories. The War Doctor.
What's your name? Who are you? Yes. It's all right. It's all right. You can tell me. Who are you?
No one.
Always remember, in your hearts, the Doctor!
I fear the universe is a far more dangerous place without you.
I'm afraid I'm dead. Didn't you know? If you want to give me anything, make it peace and quiet. Where are you?
Hypocrites. The lot of you.
Coordinates unknown!
Then, this is it.
Prepare for final assault on Gallifrey.
Doctor.
Don't call me that. Lock all weapons on target. You think I'm not a monster? Well, look at me now. Prepare for total extermination of the Time Lords. Look at me. See, I'm a monster now, aren't I? Doctor. Nobody of that name here.
Well, where are you going?
I told you, the TARDIS. Now, go.
No, I'm coming with you.
Don't be an idiot.
I know the Daleks. I know them.
The war has finally found me again.
You're not a monster.
Only the Monstrous. The War Doctor. Volume 1.
Hello, King944 and welcome to the second video in the Doctor Who update thingy lobby. Not Doctor Who thing, I don't know what I'm calling this. That was a bad intro. Yeah, in my review of Doctor Who, the War Doctor, Only the Monstrous. Yeah, the first Doctor Who Big Finish audio to feature the War Doctor and the first to feature a modern Who Doctor. Very exciting. I'll go through the cover of the main thing, then I'll go on to the individual stuff and whatnot. Oh, sorry. Yeah, obviously the cover art done by Tom Webster, absolutely brilliant. You got some drill things here, got some beams of thing, explosions, the War Doctor himself, a Dalek, some sort of soldier. Then there's got Doctor Who logo, the silver one that's been used recently. The War Doctor Only Monsters, starring John Hurt and Jacqueline Pierce with the Big Finish logo, Full Cast Productions. On the side here we have Doctor Who, the War Doctor Only Monsters, the same one from the front there, and number 1 because this is the first in 4 box sets that haven't been announced, and there will hopefully be more. That will be in the description. On the bottom, there's legal stuff. On the top, just War Doctor Only the Monstrous. So, and then you've got the 4 CDs there. And let's have a look at the first audio in this set. Have a look at the first audio in this set, which is The Innocent. Yeah, The Innocent, the first one to feature the first audio in the set, and first off, I will point out that again covers first. We've got the standard Big Finish banner, but this time featuring the War Doctor's head, John Hurt, which in my opinion looks it made me geek out whenever I look at it. It's like it feels so amazing to have the War Doctor on that banner, and I hope they have the 10th Doctor on the 10th Doctor on the face with the banner. I would love that. Got a boat in the background, the planet there, the War Doctor with his screwdriver, if you notice it, and also the companion Lucy Briggs Owen, who plays Rejoice, even though she's never credited as Rejoice, she's always credited as the nursemaid, which I don't really understand. So, the audio adventures Doctor Who. This is the first one of the set. That'll probably be in the description, and same there. Whoa dear. I'll show you the inside. It's like there. Got the disc there. There. Oh, sorry, my voice decided to go like all high pitched there. Take that out and. Take the disc out, and you've got a advertisement for the 10th Doctor Adventures limited edition version that are shown there. Although I have pre-ordered, and I'm getting the individual releases as they look better on the shelf. But back in. Yeah. Overall, I think this is the best story in the set. It feels slightly separate from the other two, and I think this is absolutely brilliant. The War Doctor theme I absolutely love, and unlike normal when they do a big finish release, is that they will have sort of shortened down version of the theme for the first, a slightly longer version, normal version for the intro, a shortened down version for the end of episode 1 and then episode 2 and whatnot, and then at the end of the story they will have the big middle 8 thing with all that. But for this, every time the theme plays it has the middle 8, and I love that because I love the middle 8 and I want them to bring that back to the series. I love the middle 8. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that the theme from this is remixed of the 7th Doctor theme from Damaged Goods. I don't hear that. I can't picture that. They seem like two different themes. I don't understand that, and I don't understand how people think they are the same thing. They are two different themes to me. I don't understand how people can think they are the same thing, just remixed. They don't sound the same to me, like different instruments and whatnot. Anyway, to the story. John Hurt as the War Doctor is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love him. He's absolutely brilliant in this set, and obviously the War Doctor in this point he isn't travelling with any companions, and he's recently he helped to people, other Time Lords. What are their names? They are. Hang on a sec. I can't remember what their names are. But yeah, these two Time Lords that are sacrificing themselves for the Time Destructor, and a Doctor appears and says, "No, I will do this," and they get back in their tails and fly off, and the Doctor presses the Time Destructor, and he ends up flung away, and I think he ends up on the planet Keska. Is it Keska? I really should have done this beforehand. I am professional. Keska, yeah, it is Keska. I can't remember. Yeah, he ends up on the planet Keska, which these people have come from. I can't remember what their species are, but they are humanoid species, and they've come from another planet where there were two races on that planet. This race, I can't remember what the races are called. I listened to this the other day. I can't remember what the species are called. But anyway, there's the good species, the peaceful species, and these sort of genocidal species that were on this planet. And essentially, they were out of civil war, and the species that Doctor on planet that now live on the planet Doctor has ended up on. They left the planet and the genocidal ones are left there, and they're trying to find them again. And eventually they do find, and the Doctor has been sort of, because of the time strike, has been unconscious for like months on end, and only waking for like several minutes at a time. When he eventually re-awakens properly, sort of, he finds that the planet is now being attacked by the genocidal thing. I can't remember what they're called. I'll probably work it out later, and I'll be like, damn it. But yeah, they are brilliant. I actually the story, yeah, and he ends up having to help them. He creates a shield around the planet. So this story is very much separate. It is connected at the end by the other two, but it feels like slightly separate to the other two. So it feels like you've got the other two, which are like a very strong two-part. This is like sort of connected, but not quite as connected. A bit like how the three-part series 3 finale in Doctor Who, where it's like got Utopia, Last of Time Lord Seratrix, maybe not in that order, but there was the two-part finale, which is very strong, connected, and then you got Utopia, which is connected but not. Jeez, I won't edit that out. That's something for you to laugh at. And yeah, and it's like connected, but it's not quite connected. So it's not as connected as that. But yeah, it feels very much separate from that. Obviously, you got people like one of the main characters is Cardinal Ollistra, played by Jacqueline Pierce, who is yes, she is brilliant. She's brilliant because Cardinal is a Cardinal is a high-ranking thing on Gallifrey. Obviously, the previous Cardinal was Cardinal Blackseatel from the Gallifrey range and the Burn Symphony range, and yeah, she's brilliant. And overall, this story was brilliant. This is my favourite story from the set. So yeah, this story I will probably give. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we've still got 2 other parts from this box set to go through, so I will move on to the next one, which is the Thousand Worlds. Again, cover art and whatnot. Cover art for this, you got this instead of unlike this one, that sort of got a reddish or orangey explosion thing behind it. This one is actually more of a greenish tinge to it, and it feels like dark. It feels like it's slightly dark, and it's not as clear to me. Obviously this cover has brilliant. Loads of Daleks there. You got the War Doctor, this drill thing again, and then the banner. So apart from all that, everything's essentially the same. Inside there, the second one, 1,000 Tiny Worlds. That will be in the description. On the inside, literally nothing there. And for this, we have stick that out. Careful. Yeah, got an advertisement for the Diary of a Song, which is brilliant. I will review that as one that is part of the schedule. As you've probably seen by now, if you bother to go have a look at my about section, I probably forgot to mention in the anyway, I started rambling there. Yeah, let's put that back in. So close that. So yeah. Overall, I think this is probably the weakest in the set. It's still brilliant, I will say that, but it is the weakest of the set in my opinion. Essentially, what's happened is that the Time Lords are found where the Doctor was. They in the previous story they thought he was dead, obviously being in the Time Destructor, but they find out he's not dead, and they go to get him and force him to come back, and they send Joyce back to her home planet, where she then lives her life. But then and they want him, and Cardinal Ollistra wants her and several other people to go into the something called the Null Zone, which is essentially a place where you can travel in space but you can't travel in time, and he has to work for Becklin and those 2 people that I can't remember the name of. Well, he's not. You have to work with them, but he doesn't want to, so he just gets in his TARDIS and ends up there, and somehow ends up there anyway. He ends up on a planet where these people are being. Well, yeah, he ends up back on the planet. The planet Keska, which is now enslaved by Daleks and whatnot. He's actually gone like 20 years in the future, I'm not sure, and he meets with Joyce, who is now a lot older, and she's been working as a slave for the Daleks. The entire planet has been enslaved to the Daleks, and they're drilling to its centre, and so the Daleks are doing this on 1,000 other worlds, and they're going to essentially put engines on all these planets, and then essentially throw all these 1,000 planets at Gallifrey to destroy it. So, I love that. I can't remember if that's mentioned in this story or in this one. Like I said, these two are very connected a lot, and it's a good story. I do love this. It's a good plot. It's a good story. I do like this. The War Doctor was absolutely brilliant. Everyone was brilliant. Nicholas Briggs as the Daleks does an absolutely brilliant job. You got Dalek Prime. You got this. Cardinal Ollistra thinks that these think what the Dalek, someone called Seratrix, I can't remember his name. I think that's his name. Yeah, Seratrix. That's his name. Yeah, it's Seratrix. Yeah, Seratrix. Yeah, and he's sort of gone into, and he disappeared in the Null Zone, and then Cardinal Ollistra sent them to there, but Seratrix was actually sent by Ollistra to sort of try and make peace with the Daleks by giving them this sort of breathing space, the Time Lord, not knowing what they were doing, and so Cardinal Ollistra thought that the Doctor was a traitor and was not working with them. So she tried and getting the Doctor. Maybe not the Doctor, but she certainly thinks that all these people that she sent there are traitors, apart from Bateman, who was just collateral damage, because it's a bit of a jump cut there. My camera decided to stop recording, and that really annoyed me, so I am now recording the rest of this review on a different day. So yeah, it's meaning that the video is going out a little bit later than planned, but oh well. So yeah, I was on the 1,000 words, and I think I'd said everything I needed to say on this one. So I will go on to the final installment in the War Doctor Volume 1, Only the Monstrous, and that is the Heart of the Battle. As before, cover and whatnot. Got up the manoeuvre, everything's almost exactly the same, apart from it's sort of more bluish now. Got the cover, again, loads of darts, explosions, some sort of wings. Cardinal Ollistra with the Time Lord banner. And you see the War Doctor there, and a Dalek there. This is the third one in the set. Description on the inside. Got some production credits there. I'm not going to go into all them. Disc 1, obviously, like most big box sets, the final one includes a behind-the-scenes disc, which is, and then you've got the sort of a cut trailer for an advertisement for the second one. Infernal Devices, which, although by the time when this was released, they had revealed the cover, but I don't think when this was printed, they had the cover, so that's probably why. Yeah, this one was, again, not like the 1,000 was. These two are very, very similar, and obviously in this one, I think everyone's sort of realising that they can't reason with the Daleks and whatnot. So they end up, so they all end up against Daleks and everything. They discover that that there's some Keskans or whatever species they are. I can't remember what species the people who live there are, the Keskans or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, they're actually in a drill head that's being drilled down to the centre of the planet, which is then going to sort of destroy the atmosphere. So, and I think that's very similar to what they did in the previous TV show. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm not that familiar with the black and white here. I've got a few of them, but I haven't got many, because I'm sort of working backwards. I'm sort of in the 4th Doctor right now. But yeah, but this is a good story. Again, not quite as good as Innocent, but a really good story. Yeah, I think I said quite. I think a lot of what I said in 1,000 Worlds sort of applies to this one as well, because these two are very connected and close together. There's a very similar reason why I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, it's a very good story, and I absolutely do like the story. And obviously, at the end, something happens to Joyce. I'm not going to tell you about that. And the Doctor and Cardinal Ollistra takes the Doctor into the future of the planet after after they've defeated the Daleks and the planet has rebuilt itself from the whole thing, and Joyce is now like a hero, and there's a statue of her and whatnot. And yeah, it's a really good story. I really do enjoy this. Yeah, I think that's essentially everything I can say about this. A lot of what I said in the other one sort of applies to this one. So I will I'll put everything back in the case, and I will sort of do just sort of my overview, and maybe talk about the no, I did that before. Yeah, I'll just do an overview. Right here. See you in now. So yeah, overall I thought this was a absolutely brilliant set, and I absolutely love having a War Doctor audio being the first with a classic, not classic, a new Who Doctor. and it's absolutely brilliant. I cannot wait for the second one to be released in a few days. It comes out on Monday. It's going up on the Thursday. Well, originally it's supposed to be going on the Wednesday. Oh well. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, this set, and I cannot recommend this. This is a great jumping on point for Big Finish fans. It really is. You don't need any backstory of Big Finish. I'm hoping that obviously in the future I think they're going to go a bit more into sort of other Big Finish stuff with the War Doctor, with Leela Reed in box set 4. So this is actually turning into a very interesting range, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I think that's just everything. My next review will be, I think it is a Bernie Summerfield audio. See, the Bernie Summerfield Just War, Tortured Uncanny Valley. I think it's Just War. So yeah, I think that's everything. 44 out.